share a few tips on one of the most difficult things to stay on top of. Readers on our blog have mentioned this, I've gotten emails, people have commented, paper clutter. In particular, for us, kids' paper clutter. For one thing, our kids are constantly making projects, they're making artwork and crafts, and it piles up really fast. The other day my daughter drew 10 pictures and they were all cute pictures. I don't feel like it's very good parenting to just throw them away as soon as they create them. I recently got an email from a mom who says that her daughter doesn't have any trouble getting rid of her own artwork, but she has a lot of trouble getting rid of things that other people give to her, drawings and birthday cards and that kind of stuff. I'm guessing that one of that girl's main love languages is probably gifts. With friends that I know who have the love language of gifts, it doesn't matter what it is that you give them, pretty much anything they'll find to have a lot more value than what I would, for example. So how do we handle all this? I can't say that there's a perfect method. Paper clutter is something we're still gonna have to deal with for a long time to come. So let's put some systems in place to keep it under control. One of the most obvious things is scanning stuff into the computer. We wanted to do things as efficiently as possible, and so we got the desktop version. You can stick up to 50 pages in here and just scan stuff quickly. Honestly, we got this so that we could clean out some file cabinets and stuff like that, and then our goal is to sell this when we're done with it. And we also have the portable version, which actually we had first and we've been using for our receipts for a long time. And it's just small and simple. You can slip it in a laptop bag or whatever on the go. This is what we will continue to use in the future just to stay on top of things. I don't as much like using the scanners for kids' artwork and stuff like that. It's possible, but I prefer generally to just take pictures, and what we usually use is just our Canon camera. Another thing that I think could be very useful for managing kids' artwork, Instagram. I post some of the kids' stuff on our Instagram account, but I've been thinking about it that I would actually like to just go ahead and make an account for maybe her own account, a private account of course. She's only 8, but I think that it would be great for her to have that moving forward as a little artist and as someone who's, I believe, going to grow into more and more of an artist. Not only for taking pictures of artwork, but then also for experimenting with taking pictures. We let our kids have one of our old smartphones. They just use to play games and stuff like that. It's not hooked up to a phone service or anything, and it's basically like a tiny tablet for them. So with an Instagram account, it would be something that she could build, in a sense, her portfolio from a very young age. And that's something that I think I would like to do with her, and potentially with Maverick if he shows interest in that as well. So that's one way that's really simple to sort of keep a handle on the artwork situation. You can also obviously take pictures of the cards and all that kind of stuff. Our refrigerator used to get so full of stuff that it was hard to even open and close it without things just falling off. And not only does that look cluttered, it's just unhandy and impractical. I do, however, like to be able to see the kids' artwork. What we do here for artwork is we have a clothesline type thing. I've seen other people use clothespins with a wire and a picture frame. I think that's really cute. As far as other types of paper clutter and sentimental items that kids have, I think something like this could be a really good solution. A binder that has these clear sheet protector things in here. And that way you can put all sorts of things, like here's some paper dolls that maybe made, some artwork, crafty type projects, and even little mementos and stuff. That way you can add or take out pages really easily, and you can edit what's in the pages really easily as well. So maybe every so often you can encourage your child to go through this and decide if some of the things are still really something they want to have. Generally speaking, with keepsake, sentimental paper clutter especially, it tends to sit in a box and you never even look at it anyway, except for maybe when you move. So with something like this, it's something they can look at frequently and just refresh the memories and actually get a little bit of use out of. Another option that I heard a lot of people use and I'm considering is having a bin. They put stuff in here whenever they feel like it's something that they want to keep, but then when it's full, it's full. If you want to put something else in here, you need to take something out. So I think it really helps to encourage editing in your child's life, and I think that's something that's very important to teach them as they're growing up. I have a really hard time getting rid of things. I'm pretty sentimental in a lot of different categories, but I'm slowly changing my mindset, and all these little methods and tools and systems are helping me a lot. There are lots of other ways you can kind of upcycle sentimental paper type items. You can make them into collages that you can hang on the wall. It just really depends on the level of sentimentality, I guess, that comes with those items. But I think generally speaking that trying to limit sentimental stuff to practical and useful items, don't just stick them in a closet somewhere. That's not doing anyone any good. That's what we're trying to do in our home. If you have any more tips for dealing with sentimental paper clutter, particularly with kids. Let us know in the comments below. We love hearing what you guys are doing and what works for you. As always, stay clever, folks.